Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Wednesday workout. Let's begin with three rounds through row back or ski, your choice of 12 calories. And then we're gonna go into a Spider-Man plus a vertical reach. So Spider-Man here, reach that elbow for inside the front foot, and then both hands reach vertical and try to reach your hips forward as you reach up. And we're going back and forth between those two positions. So no twisting today, both hands reaching up to the sky. Then down to the ground for our scorpion stretch. So reach that foot way back towards the opposite hand, swiveling back and forth between those two, and then seal press. Nice gentle seal press for 15 seconds. And then I want you to set up your rings. So we're gonna use the rings in the workout, and I want you to set them up the way that you're gonna have them today. And we're gonna do a ring hold from the bottom position for 15 seconds. Okay, so this is an isometric position. Get to that bottom position first so the ring's about touching your biceps, shoulders below the elbows, and then you can remove assistance by pulling up on one foot and then pulling up on the other foot, and then you can pick one foot up, and if you can, pick the other foot up, right? So we've got all of your weight on your hands when you do that. Progressively load, don't bomb into that position, right? Make it so that you have slowly apply the tension to your hands, right? Next, we're gonna go into our strength work for today. Again, pausing on the jerks. The purpose of the pause is to remove your ability to bounce or let momentum carry you through a bad position. So we are going to be freezing in the dip position today. Last week we did the freeze in the catch position, and all of these are relevant and useful for improving your technique because they force you to center yourself and they force you to be balanced in the position that we're freezing in. And a lot of times we freeze in the position that we tend to see problems or repetitive errors, and that can help to eliminate those technique errors or the position errors by forcing you to balance, and then hopefully that's what your brain remembers, that's what your nervous system will repeat, is whatever you practice, okay? So pause is in the dip position. The weight should not be crazy heavy today. It's 6 reps, 5 by 6 in that 60 to 70% range. So this is a very working range or working weight sets that should not be maximal. We're gonna go from our rack position, big step back, and then totally vertical, sit, pause, and then jerk, okay? And then walk it out, step it, all right? Reset, dip and pause, holding in that dip position, jerk, okay? And that's our strength work for today. 5 sets of 6 in that 60 to 70% range. When you're done with that, we have 3 exercises for our conditioning today, and it's a step down, or a pyramid or a ladder. It can be a half of a pyramid. We're gonna start with dumbbell bench press. So this will be 2 hands working separately but at the same time. So last couple weeks we've been doing some alternating arm dumbbell bench press. Today we'll be doing them just like normal but with a pair of dumbbells. So touch my chest with the dumbbells and then up and clink them together, right? And you can have your hands at a slightly neutral position if you want to. The only thing I wouldn't do is like have my hands in line like this or totally turned out like that. So anywhere between like pointed at each other and slightly neutral is a good position for our dumbbell bench press. And we're gonna do 10 reps of that. And then you're gonna do landmine row, and this will be per arm. So on the set of 10 landmine rows, we're gonna do 10 on the right and 10 on the left. And we set up for this by taking the outside foot and lining it up with the collar of the bar lines up with the middle of the foot, and then your other foot will be somewhere on the inside of that collar. And if you want to load this, you put metal plates on the inside here, and some of you guys should be putting like 225s on this to load it appropriately, right? I'm grabbing in the middle of the collar, my back is straight, and I'm just pulling up until the bar gets close to my chest, right? There's a landmine row with that pivot point just staying steady, right? And then move to the other side and obviously do the opposite arm, same amount, and then strict ring dips today. So that means no kipping on the ring dips. Same range of motion as we always use here, but it's shoulders below the elbows and then press up to full extension of the arms and then back down, right? I'm just not allowed to use my legs to kind of create that pumping action of the kip that would give me a little bit quicker and easier reps. So strict ring dips. Use whatever assistance you need to, whether it's a band or your tippy toes or Matador. Any of those are fine substitutions or assistance devices for the rings. If you can, try to use the rings and not the Matador, because the stability demand of the rings is more significant than on the Matador, okay? All right, and that is it for today. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on Thursday.